Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Michelle.
And today we are in for another great episode.
What episode are we at now? We should have took note. Are we at 30?
Something like that.
It's a bit monumental.
Is it?
No, actually it's not. I feel like we've been doing this for so long, but actually it hasn't been that bad.
Well, we technically do one episode a week, so that would be 52. So I guess at 52 would be like the 1 year anniversary.
That's true. But to me, like January 1st, it's like year 2. I don't see it any other way.
I understand, but like not for the pod.
It's like at work when someone's fiscal year starts like Feb 1st, March 31st. I'm like, no.
It always is in February though.
Because I think that actually is.
Something with the accountants.
Yeah, exactly. They have it going on. But to me, January 1st, New Year.
Yeah.
Even for school, like school would start September or late August. Like that's crazy how that's when your school year starts.
Yeah, but I feel like it changed with university and CEGEP where it did your third semester start in January. You know?
It's true. It goes more like in segments.
Yeah, it was more like elementary school where it was different.
Yeah.
They have not had their shit together.
No, they don't. They start even before Labor Day, and to me it's like you can't do anything before Labor Day.
No. And like what's the point? Because then I get a long weekend right after.
I know, it makes no sense. But speaking of like September and everything fall has just come out. Starbucks drinks, pumpkin picking season.
I've seen
Krispy Kreme donuts that actually look amazing.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme. Also Costco came out with so many pumpkin spice flavored shit.
Are you into pumpkin spice?
Like, I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm not going to go to a Starbucks and get a drink because it's in season. But do I want a pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving? Yes.
I don't think I've ever had a pumpkin pie. And we saw it at a grocery store and I was like, I need this.
100% you have.
When have I had a pumpkin pie?
I don't know, but if I have, why wouldn't you have?
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think I've ever eaten it. I don't even know if I would like it like that.
Well, we'll have it this year.
Yeah, we'll test it out. I love pumpkin flavor. I love pumpkin spiced. I'm just not someone who's like running out to all these places to try their pumpkin flavor. Like Wendy's came out with a pumpkin frosty. Like sounds good, but people are like dying to get there.
But the thing is, I'm not a Wendy dessert person, but if McDonald's came out with a McFlurry that was pumpkin, maybe I would try it because McDonald's is just something I order more.
But they come out with McFlurries all the time. You're not running to try it. They came out the birthday cake. Like you would think we would like that.
Yeah, but it's not gluten-free, so I don't even care.
Yeah, but this pumpkin thing won't be gluten-free either. Why wouldn't the birthday cake be gluten-free?
It was cookie dough. It was a cookie dough birthday cake. It was like sprinkles. Honestly, it wasn't even birthday. It was cookie dough with sprinkles. And they called it like birthday cake.
Okay, this might be like pumpkin pie and they might have like
yes,
the crust in there, you know? And then you still can have it.
No.
Okay. All right then. But the Krispy Kreme is what I'm down for. Also, I was telling Steve the other day, well, we were actually just talking and he brought up to me, he's like, we should go pumpkin picking this year. Like we've never been. And I was like, oh my God, that's such a cute activity. Like we should do it. And then this weekend passed and I was like, oh, let's go apple picking. Sorry, I meant apple picking. He was like, that's so boring. I would never want to go do that. I'm like, you brought it up to me and I was so hyped up. And the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this is so boring.
I went 2 years ago with John and it is like you start picking apples, but it's like, I don't need 100 apples at home. So we're just like picking, but you're more there for what's it called? Like their little breakfast that they have.
Oh, you ate there?
Yeah. And we picked up fudge and other things like that. Okay. That's what I think you go for.
Okay,
the grub.
To me, that's like cabana sucre. Like I'm not eating where I go apple picking. I didn't even know people did that.
Yeah, you can do the cabana sucre. Well, it's not there. Like you drive and you go to somewhere else. Like it was an activity and all.
Okay. See, I've never thought of doing that when I go apple picking. Because that's the thing. I don't want to just go apple picking, get 25 apples and go home.
Once, when the year we did go, I came back and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make an apple pie from scratch. Except the crust. Like I went to just go get the pie crust. But like making the filling and all of that. And like the sheet was just like a sheet. I had to like cut strips and really make it that crisscross situation that apple pies have. It's in the oven. John goes to get it in the oven. Doesn't, as he's taking it, he got like scared. I think he thought he was like nervous with the heat. Drops the pie on its face in the oven. So it's just everywhere in the oven. Like there was no salvaging what was left.
He wanted to do a good deed and ended up just messing it all up.
I was so heartbroken. He's like, okay, I'll go buy a pie. I'm like, I don't want a store-bought pie. It like ruined the vibe.
Yeah, you put your blood, sweat, and tears into this apple pie.
Yeah, that was, and then since that day, we never went apple picking and we never made a pie.
Wow.
Forever traumatized.
Forever traumatized. Maybe Thanksgiving you can whip up a pie.
No, I'm doing yams and I think that's enough.
I mean, John should really be making the pie.
Oh
It's his cross to bear for messing up your pie.
He needs redemption.
Yeah. Thing of Thanksgiving, though, just because it's still fall, Steve has sent me recipes. Like, we should do, because backstory, everyone in my family has to bring, like, a dish. So, Steve is, like, sending me dishes, like, we should bring this. And in my head is, like, he's thinking, you should make this. You should make that. Now, I look at it, if it's not, like, 5 ingredients, 20 minutes in the oven, like, I'm not doing it.
But make it a group thing, like that he has to help you.
I'm going to do mac and cheese, and I feel like that's just more fun to do.
That's so easy too.
It's easy and fun. Like, you're just like, how much cheese should we be putting?
All the cheese.
All the cheese, all the butter.
Everything.
Yeah. Like, that I'd be excited to do. I'm not doing some, like, crazy side dish.
No. And, like, that's, if you're hosting, you're doing that. Like, as a guest, you just bring a main dish.
A main dish? You would think, like, a dessert.
No, but she's making us each bring something for the dinner.
Yeah, I think mine will be a hit.
Someone should be in charge of dessert. Who has that responsibility?
Well, when I saw the pumpkin pie, I told Mom, like, you need to get a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving.
Okay, true. She can buy that. Let's, like, give her a break.
I just want to go back to that pumpkin pie. It was, like, this thick of, like, just orange. It wasn't, like, a pecan pie where there's, like, more going on. I don't think I've ever eaten something like that.
No, it's just, like, pure pumpkin with a crust.
Yeah, like, the more I think about it, the more I'm grossed out, but I would still try it.
I think you have a sliver and you're done.
Yeah.
You can't have more than that. A pecan pie, you might eat the whole thing.
I could eat the whole pecan pie, honestly.
Because there's textures going on.
No, it's probably my favorite fall dessert.
But speaking of desserts, the one that's going to be at our Thanksgiving is going to be like an apple crumble.
Which I love more than apple pie, do I say?
Me too, so I wouldn't be mad. But pumpkin would be something different.
We're going to get on this.
Pumpkin, to me, like when I think of a pumpkin flavor, what comes to mind is gingerbread and cinnamon.
And sometimes, like, carrot cake. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah, carrot cake is in that mix of desserts in the fall.
Yeah. I know, I'm so down. They should, on the pumpkin pie, they should have been, like, an icing. I feel like that would have just been, like...
But then, like, a cream cheese frosting?
Yeah, honestly. It's, like, something else going on.
Yeah. Maybe we should, like, do a whole episode of just, like, every food that we're gonna eat on.
I know, we can go on and on about food. We're obsessed. So let's move on because I can't talk about this anymore.
Well, I just found out, like, I know, oh yeah, one update for me, I've got kicked out of my football pool, if anyone was wondering, so that's really sad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So you're not buying back in?
Well, I did buy back in. Then I picked my team, and my dad was like, really? You're going with that team? And I was like,
no,
yeah.
You said the story on the pod.
No, this year it happened where I picked a team and he was like, really? You're going with that team? You should do this team. He wanted me to do the Ravens.
Okay, so you didn't learn your lesson.
I didn't, but he guilted me into it. So I did it, but he paid me back for that because he said it was his mistake.
Okay.
Then I was like, hey, get me out of this pool. I don't want it. Bad juju.
Yeah, bad juju.
But then I was like, oh yeah, it's true. Like, when is like the pool going to be over? When is Super Bowl? And I found out, well, it was just released. And I found out like at the same time who the opener was. Do you know who the opener is?
For
the Super Bowl. Not the opener, the
halftime show.
The halftime show.
Yes. Yeah, I do know. I see it everywhere now.
Yeah. I'm so disappointed that it's Usher.
I disagree.
Usher is just like a nostalgic person. Like when I think of Usher, I just think of his old bangers. I don't want to hear new Usher. I don't want to hear new music from Usher.
No, yeah. I don't know any new songs, to be honest. And this is the thing with the Super Bowl. I feel like they're going backwards, like picking old nostalgic singers. Like Rihanna is not old and she's not nostalgic, but she's no longer a singer. So I don't know why she had to come back. Do you know what I mean? But now they're doing that with Usher. And Usher already performed at the Super Bowl once with like Black Eyed Peas and like will.i.am.
Oh, he was that with Fergie?
I think he like popped in for a song or something like in 2011, and like it wasn't his halftime show. Let's give him that.
Yeah, like now he's the headliner.
Yeah, he's the headliner, and like they usually have to pay for their own stuff. And I'm like, is Usher so wealthy? Like, I don't know.
Does Usher have money? But if he's the headliner, do you think he's gonna bring out guests?
Yeah, I think there'll be somebody. Like, does he have a song with Justin Bieber?
I was gonna say, that wasn't there a link like he discovered him, but there was a whole situation
Yeah.
with them too. That could be cool, but I don't think they have a song together.
No, I'd have to go look in Usher's archives and stuff and see who he did songs with.
I think it would be really cool to see him perform because I think he's a dancer.
No, he's
singer.
gonna do great. He's gonna put on a show. Like, I'm actually I like Usher. I'm excited to see him. I just don't know why they aren't picking artists who are putting out music now. That like Dua Lipa, she can do a halftime show. Miley Cyrus, she can do a halftime show.
Yeah, I agree. There's just something that they want to go back on it. And maybe they think like Super Bowl. These are new artists for us today, like more millennials. I think they have to try to appease everyone, and Usher is someone that older people and younger people are going to relate to.
That's actually a fantastic point.
Yeah, like Miley Cyrus, like our parents are not gonna be like, oh my god, but everyone knows Usher and everyone's gonna feel like connected in some way.
Right. Well, I'm really happy for him. I feel like he'll come out of retirement almost. He's probably releasing music yesterday, but like he'll kind of come back into everybody's like brain.
Didn't Kim Kardashian go for her birthday? There was a whole thing on Instagram where they were flying to Miami to see him. So he's
doing like a world tour.
Or he has a residency. I don't know what the deal is. He's doing something because he did just perform.
Yeah.
You think he knew already? And he's like, okay, I'm going to start like dropping a little hints, you know?
For sure. He didn't find out when we found out.
No way.
He definitely knew. They're like in talks.
Yeah. He's been practicing, you know?
Yeah. No, that I'm actually excited for.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a great performer because last year or 2 years ago when it was all the rappers, I didn't like this group effort. I'm not about that.
I liked it because I'm obsessed with Eminem. We got to see who else was there.
But I could have just done Eminem.
For sure.
Eminem didn't need
and
to
Kendrick. I could have done them.
Yeah, Eminem didn't need to share the stage, and he was sharing.
I think, who did they ask? Like Dr. Dre? And he's like, I need all these people.
Oh, is that what happened? He was there.
Yeah, I think they asked him. I don't know who they asked, and they made it like, we're going to be all together. And I don't think they asked 50 Cent, and they were like, no, he has to come.
Yeah, it was 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Diddy? No. Snoop Dogg?
Yeah. Kendrick, Eminem.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was okay for me. It was like...
Who was last year?
Rihanna.
Oh, right. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay, she did good.
I think for a Super Bowl performer, they need to be a performer and a singer. There's just too much going on. There's so much stage to cover.
I think everyone does, though. Like,
well, all those rappers I didn't find performed.
Well, they were all separated around the stage. Like, they all, took a part of it. Like, everyone was entertained watching it.
Yeah, not for me, though.
But a rapper's not going to break out into a dance routine.
Yeah, and maybe a Super Bowl is not for them then.
No, they had all the, like, the little cheerleaders. Wow, you were really not about it.
No, I wasn't.
I loved it.
It was just, like, okay for me to see.
Yeah. Speaking of the Super Bowl, I really want the Kelce brothers to both be in it again.
Wait,
is one team out?
Wait, I just thought about it. For all the performers, do they do male, female, male, female? Because I'm thinking it was J-Lo and Shakira. Then it was The Weeknd, or vice versa. Then they did all the rappers, and then they did Rihanna. Now they're doing Usher.
Let me look.
Like, I want to know if this is intentional or not. Because it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like Lady Gaga, I don't know if I'm going in order right now, but I always feel like they're going on and off.
Okay, I'll say in order.
And we'll see. Well, even if it is, we don't know if it's intentional.
No, I know. So it was Rihanna, them, Eminem, Dr. Dre, The Weeknd. So no. Then Shakira, Maroon 5, Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga. So no.
Okay.
The Weeknd didn't have anybody else come on. It was just him or whatever the band.
He was a COVID one, no? Because I remember watching Alone.
I remember I didn't like it.
Me too. And it was all over the radio. Like, he dropped $1 million or whatever it was. And I was like, but where?
And all the people who love Eminem were like, he's so The Weeknd, like, he's so artistic. Like, I'm just like, it was bad. Like, can we just agree?
Yeah, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Yeah, I couldn't deal. But speaking of football, I need the Kelce brothers. Like, I want them both back in it again.
Yeah.
And you're watching football now, so are their teams still in it?
The Chiefs are still in, and that's Travis. And the other one is what? He was wearing a green jersey.
Again, I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, that would be really cute if it happened again. But the Chiefs are like a strong team. That and I think the Dolphins are really strong too.
Yeah. Who does Jason play with? He is on the Philadelphia Eagles. So are they still in?
The Eagles are still in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I think they have a documentary or something. Or like Jason Kelce.
I would watch that.
I think there was like, I was on TikTok and they have like footage. I don't know if he's documenting it, if it's just him.
I think when you get to a certain level of fame or like in your profession, that's like a celebrity status, like football player or something, they start documenting everything because they have no idea what's going to happen.
I think I would do the same thing if I start getting like a huge level of fame. I'm like, we need to document.
And also if you were gearing up to perform somewhere, play somewhere, you kind of want to document your journey. You'd be like, and film me while I'm there.
Yeah, I think Kanye West did that. Like, it's like like so much footage.
Yeah, and they released it on Netflix. No, it was like a 3-parter.
Yes, but I think he even has like more that we didn't see, like his own footage.
For sure. Oh my god! And then the big job yesterday with Taylor and Travis.
I feel like I wasn't even shook. Like, people were freaking out. Like, oh my god, it's true. Like, I felt like this was true.
I felt like it was true, but he was such a thirst monster that I was like, no way would he be doing that if he actually was dating her. Like, it just gave thirsty vibes. Then to find out you actually are dating her, like, that's so weird.
Or it could be cute. Like, you're his girlfriend and he's still like, he's not his girlfriend, someone you're seeing, and he's like, no, I think he was like talking good things about her, being like, I want her to come see me, and he's talking.
Do you think the first time he mentioned Taylor Swift is when their people contacted his people and they started talking, or they were already talking and then he said that?
I think he talked about it and then people started trying to hook them up.
Yeah, his people contacted her people.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, it's cute, and then like got all into that.
Yeah, it is really cute. And now the Chiefs just gained 20 more million fans.
To me, I don't even think he was like thirsty. I didn't get the ick. I was like, okay, cute.
No, I know. But now, like, the Chiefs, like,
it's so American, and she's so like American that I'm like, I feel like she thought it was cute too.
Yeah, I think she's loving it. And he's actually cute. I feel like all her other boyfriends were not my type.
And they were all like, they weren't nobodies, but nobody in the public eye, I feel like, for a long time. So it's kind of new and exciting that he's like rising to fame. It's like a public relationship. We can all watch and observe it.
Yeah.
And I think it's new for her, new and exciting for her. Like dating someone who all these people think is so cute too.
And in a completely different industry.
Yes.
Which is...
She has no type.
No type at all. But it's kind of nice that it's like her fans and his fans are gonna just like, actually that's a lie. I feel like her fans are gonna love Travis, and people who love Travis are gonna be like, Taylor's ruining football for us.
No, literally all the men being like, you're only watching because Taylor's there. All the Instagram stories, it was like, I guess I'm into football now, and it's like them watching the football game, which I don't think I've ever watched a sport to see somebody sitting in the booths.
No.
Like, do you think I watch basketball and I see a celebrity?
Yeah, but the TV networks are really owning in on that because they're filming her in the bleachers.
Yeah, but she was in the family booth.
Yeah.
With his mom.
Even after the game, there was a reporter who went up to Patrick Mahomes and was like, oh, we saw you throw it to Travis to make a touchdown. You know, was that because Taylor was in the audience? It's like, how are we making this whole game about Taylor right now?
Can we just talk about the reporter? Is she a Real Housewives of New Jersey castmate?
What?
Was she?
Who was she? Who do you think it was?
I don't know, because there is Like, I'm watching it now and I'm like, is that her?
New Jersey.
Yeah. No, wait, sorry, New York.
Okay, show me a picture. But it was just weird. Like, they just won the game and you're asking Patrick that. You know? A
Yeah.
little out of touch.
No, I know.
You know, when they make a touchdown?
Yeah. Another thing is that I saw somebody following them after the game. Like, he was in his lockers and she was there with him.
Yeah, I saw that video too.
And she, honestly, her whole look right now is giving high school cheerleader.
Red and white.
Yeah, like her little side bangs, her red lipstick. Like, she's giving that era.
She's loving it. Good for Taylor.
No, honestly, I'm obsessed.
You know, when they get a touchdown and they do a little dancey dance at the end?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's intentional? They're like, okay, it's time to like show a little personality. Like, they practice it.
They know cameras are on them and they're like, here I go. Okay, I can't find it now. I'm going to do more. I'll deep dive later.
Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, I feel like that would have blown up. And like, why would a New Housewives be a...
I swear it looked like her and I can't even say her name. I don't remember it. I'm watching the season right now. But another thing, even when they're mic'd up, I feel like they say crazy stuff.
Yeah, because they know they're mic'd up.
Yeah, they want to be entertaining.
They have to put on a little show.
Yeah.
Football is reality TV.
It really is. But honestly, I ship this relationship. Since he doesn't have like a filter, I hope he divulges like so many little things about the relationship.
Oh no, I feel like she's gonna be like, yo, shut the fuck up, don't say anything.
Probably, but I just like this. I like that it's actually happening. All these relationships that are coming out of the bloom, like left field.
Who else?
Well, Kylie and Timothy that we spoke about.
Yes.
Like, I'm just into it.
Oh my god, since we spoke about this couple last time, Sophie Turner sued Joe Jonas.
Yes.
To bring her kids back to the UK.
I know, it's getting so messy, and like, you always think like they're not going to be messy like that. Like, it'll be smooth and easy, and it just never is.
No. Well, especially when you're living in two different
countries.
On two different continents. Like, that gets messy. It's not like, oh, he's going to live with you and I'll drive over and pick them up. Like, one parent is just not going to see their kids that often.
I know. But apparently it was written that England was going to be their primary resident, and they enrolled the kids in school and everything. So like, that was actually happening, and now he's going back on his word, or saying like,
yeah, but I think when they said that, they were with the intention of being together, but now that they're getting a divorce, like, those are not that's not what I want anymore. Like, everything changed. So
right, so then you can't just keep them in the United States. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, like, I understand that that's what they agreed on, but they agreed on that when they were in a different space in their relationship. Now things have changed. They're not gonna be living together, and he doesn't want his kids overseas.
And honestly, why do your kids have to be with you on tour like that? Like, let her have her kids in England. You're on tour anyways. The kids are little. There's like a 1-year-old.
Oh, but I think that's what it was. She was done filming her show. She came to pick up the kids to bring them back, and he's like hiding the passports. He's like, no, you're not.
Oh.
Yeah, like, so that was the deal. She's like, you have them because I'm filming my show, so you're going to go on tour. And she's like, okay, I'm ready for carpool. Let's go.
Right. I think Joe Jonas is looking terrible in this whole saga. Like, people are riding behind Sophie Turner. Like, she is the queen of the north. Like, I don't know. Like, no, we don't care about Joe Jonas anymore. And I think he thought like, the fans love me.
They do, but I think Sophie also has a huge...
She has more followers on Instagram than he does.
No way, because I think she gets the UK and the US, where I don't know how big the Jonas Brothers are in the UK.
Yeah, she kills it. I just want to go also back to the football thing. I saw that Travis Kelce, the thing I love most to do is look up people's like net worth, how much they get paid.
100%.
Anyways, apparently he's underpaid. So he gets 14.5 million in his contract. I don't know how long it is. And obviously people want to like take him part of his team and everything. And he always says like, I'll never jump ship. He's like, I like winning, and the Chiefs win. And that feeling is better than getting more money. Do you know what I mean? Like, to always feel defeated is more depressing to him. And one of his teammates, I guess, jumped ship to another team and gets paid like 140 million for like a 4-season contract. And yeah, that's so much money and it's great, but like, your team sucks. So like, you play very, like, you know what I mean? Like,
but is it their choice to jump ship? Don't they get traded? Like if he gets traded, he
But
gets traded.
Yeah, but his own team doesn't want to trade him because he's underpaid and he's great.
And why would they pay him more if he's literally willing to do the work for less?
No, exactly. I'm sure when his contract is up, he'll ask for more money. But in the meantime,
he probably signed maybe a couple years ago when he wasn't that big. It wasn't a thing. And he was loving that. 14 sounded like a lot of dollars. And now he's like, oh, it's not that much.
I feel like, yeah, he like popped off last year basically, and he's like, my publicist and like my team and management love telling me how underpaid I am. It's like because they get paid probably based on what he gets paid.
Do you think they get a bonus if they win the Super Bowl, or it's just title?
That's a great question. I don't know, but I'm assuming that you can ask for money the next year or something.
Yeah, you're like, I'm a 2-time champ.
Yeah, like it's under your belt. Like even when you get traded, you're like, I was in Super Bowls. Like I won this many Super Bowls.
Yeah, and I think he's a key player. And maybe if you make touchdowns, you get like, it's all like tallied up,
Yeah.
It's all part of the roster of what you should get paid.
And now I have to go see what Jason gets paid for his work.
Honestly, would I rather the pride to say, yeah, I'm on a great team and we're winning, or would I rather more money?
More, honestly, it gets really like money. Then he'll get 100 million, and then that will seem low to him, and then he'll need 200 million. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it'll never end.
Yeah, and then if you're always on the losing team, I feel like at some point, like your career just ends. Like, how do you keep going on?
Yeah, Jason's base salary, that means they would get paid more or something, is 11.25 million. So a little under Travis. But his net worth is 40 million. And so Jason's net worth is that. And now we'll see. 20 to 30 is his net worth.
Okay, so Jason's getting paid less, but worth more. And Travis getting paid more, but is worth less.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's good with their investment and somebody isn't.
Yeah. Well, now they have a podcast, so they're doing well.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips and stuff. It's cute.
And it's kind of nice because honestly, the fans probably keep going because now he gets like football fans, but he's going to get fans of other people who just tune in to listen, might not watch him play.
Yeah, for sure. I was watching it. There's clips on TikTok. Jason's wife was on an episode. I was like down to hear that dynamic.
How was them?
How were they?
Yeah.
They're cute. She's cute. She's young. Like it was a great relationship.
Oh, maybe
she even made a TikTok where somebody was saying like the NFL sport, the wife sit in the front seat and the girlfriends are 3 rows back. And then she like duetted the video. She's like, the wife sits front row and then she like turns back to see like who are the girlfriends in the 3rd row. But there are none. Like she's making fun that like she's saying hi to his girlfriend. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was funny. I was like, she's in tune.
Oh my God, I would want to be in the box. I don't need to be that close to you. Like, can I be like relaxing?
I think you can pick and choose. I'm sure they have a box for you to be in.
Yeah, I guess if it's like a Super Bowl, you're like, no, I need to be in the paint.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a family box and then there's like seats in the front row. I don't think they have like 20 seats reserved.
Yeah.
You got like 1 or 2.
You like ask permission. You're like, but my wife's coming. Can she sit here?
Yeah. I'm sure there's like seats reserved for like 1 or 2 people for them. You think you're so funny.
Yeah. Because I'm sure they have to ask.
Yeah. It takes me so long to do anything on my phone because this freaking autocorrect is not autocorrecting the way it should be.
No, the update on this phone is not it for me.
I can't deal, like, it's not knowing what I want to type.
And even when I'm speaking to it, because I like to talk, I read what it says and I'm like, that's not at all what I said.
I know. I think I have to kind of deal with, I don't like Siri and redo autocorrect. Like, I don't know. I have to go in the settings. It's not working.
Oh, there needs to be
like reset it almost. I don't know, but it's not good. The new iPhone did come out, the iPhone 15. Are you excited about that?
No. Like, I'm not the type of person that when a phone comes out, I need the newest one. Like,
is John like that? I feel like he might be.
No.
No? Okay.
It's like you get a new phone when you need a new phone. Or when I'm due for an upgrade and my service provider is going to give it to me for $0.
Yeah.
With my plan.
Me too. Like, my phone works great. I don't feel the need to go rush out and get one.
No.
But
Like the days of waiting in line.
They
No.
still do that. People still wait in line.
I've actually never waited in line, but those days, like, you're all gonna get it. It's not exclusive. Like, you're gonna get it, what, in like a few weeks?
Yeah, but there is like a wait time and stuff to get a phone.
Yeah, but like, you're gonna get it in like
Yeah,
a couple
you
of
don't.
weeks.
Yeah, you spend the hour doing something else. Don't wait in line.
And you're gonna be spending so much more. Wait,
For
I'm
sure.
actually.
The difference between the iPhone 14 Pro, I think, and the 15 apparently is not much, like very little. For us and the 15, I think it would jump because we have the 13.
Yeah.
So I think it would be a good jump. But because my phone is in working order, I don't need to. My boyfriend Steve, on the other hand, is like a tech guy. Like he loves that. So not just the iPhone that came out, like all phone providers, like Samsung came out, Google came out, and he obsesses over going everybody's new releases. What are the upgrades? How it would benefit him, and then he chooses based on that.
I'm such a diehard Apple supporter that I didn't even know other phones were released.
I know. He shows them to me. He's like, what do you think? And I'm like, I would never, I don't care if Google phone is 10 times better than the iPhone. You think I'm leaving group chats? You think I'm not airdropping? You think I won't be able to charge all my Apple products together?
Yeah, I like everything being like simpatico and
Yeah,
everyone also having what I have.
100%. Like, I would feel like disconnected.
No, I like that everything is like when I put my phone next to your phone, like it registers, or with my laptop. I like all that.
Yeah. Like, I remember he had a Google phone for a bit, it was better than our phone. Just the bubbles were green. I couldn't do FaceTime. Like, I had to download Duo or something, whatever it's called, FaceTime. I'm like, so many things I had to get.
What happened? He didn't like it after, or the iPhone came out and he's
No, yeah. Then new phone releases. He looks at them all and it was like, okay, I'm jumping ship, going to iPhone.
oh my God, he's loyal to no one.
Loyal to no one. He's just like, give me the best thing and I'll join.
Yeah, no.
Which, kudos. Like, love that.
Yeah, but like a phone, as easy as it is to operate, like you would have to learn everything new again when you're dealing with a different type of phone. And I'm acquainted with my Apple product.
He'll love that though. He'll love learning something new, like trying to figure it out.
Yeah, see, I don't have the
We're
time.
different breeds.
Different breeds. I don't have the time. When I want to do something, I just want it.
Yeah. There's phones now that like open and flip. I'm like, it's like a razor? Like, what?
Oh my God, we love going back in time to like the old days where we're at to flip a phone.
No, it's actually the size of the iPhone. Just you can make it. It's like almost like a mini iPad. That's the Samsung, I think. It honestly, crazy phones came out. The iPhone updates though.
But do you need a phone that big?
Like, no, it's just for when, let's say a lot of times people like doing split screens. Mm-hmm. Like having, let's say you're copy pasting something or you want to
on your phone.
Yeah. So you can have, let's say, a Google Doc open and something else, and you're just like typing what you see.
Who's going that hard on their phone? Get on the laptop like everyone else and do your work.
No, people do that. People love having two screens. You go in my office, there's like 5 screens for his desk.
But not your phone.
No, yes, you could. You could be on the road and you need 2 screens. People do shit.
Everyone is working way too hard.
No, it's like a great thing. People would love that. People love when a pen comes with their phone. Like, you know, it's easier to like click shit. Fingers are too fat.
Then you lose the pen.
Yeah, you have to like keep the pen with you at all times.
Did the new phone, does it come with the same charger, or are they selling a new charger? Do you know? You know when they change?
Oh, I think they are changing the charger.
Like, that's what's fucking annoying about Apple.
Yes, I think they are changing it again. I think it's like, I don't know what it's like, but I think they are changing it.
Okay, I see. I don't like that.
Even the FaceTimes, the fact that you can leave a message on FaceTime now. First of all, when I FaceTime you, I'm FaceTiming you at a specific moment in time where I need either advice, you to see something. I need instant reaction. The second we don't communicate and you don't answer my call, don't call me back.
Yeah, you don't need
time has passed.
You don't need to return the FaceTime.
You don't, because whatever I needed you for at that moment is long gone. So that to me is crazy.
It's like a voicemail. Please don't leave me a voicemail.
Text me.
If I see you called me, you're getting a text. Hey, do you need me to call you back or something? I'm not not calling you back.
I know. I have people that call me sometimes and don't text me after to be like, call me back. So then I see the missed call an hour later. I'm like, do I still need to call them back?
Yeah, like it seems urgent. That's why you're calling me, but I wasn't there when you needed me, so it's no longer needed.
You didn't leave a voicemail. You didn't text me. Like, do I need to call you back?
No.
Yeah.
I think universally, like, you don't.
We probably got 3 new emojis, which cute. Love that.
Yeah, I saw the pink heart, the blue heart.
Yeah. Like little tweaks here and there, but
the only thing that I need an update for would be my camera. I would love, like, if you can, like, improve the camera somehow. I always appreciate that. What would be key is, you know, when you take a video, but it's not facing you, it's facing everyone else, you could do flash.
Yeah.
The second you turn around and you want to take a selfie, let's say with the camera, you can use a flash. You want to take a video? No flash. It's like, why can't I use flash on my video?
Wow.
They need to do that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. I feel like it's like you have this opportunity and what's taking so long?
How am I supposed to mukbang and TikTok without a flash?
Yeah, I would love a flash.
I know.
But great point for the people who are working at Apple or other phones. They are so creative. Like every time something comes out, I'm like, wow, I can't believe you thought about that.
Things happen to iPhone that people are like, wow, this came out. And there's other phones that are already doing it. Like they low-key like copy each other. It's all like going in and out of different. I feel like
someone's thinking of it for a different provider and then it just like circulates.
Yeah, but the first one that thought about it, like good for them.
Yeah, they have to go back to the drawing board.
See, that's a good idea. And you thought about it.
Free idea for Apple.
Yeah, like there's so many things that they could do. They just have to. I'm sure it's hard though. Like we have a little phone.
Well, I'm sure it's like it's thought about. There's a reason they're not doing it. They're saving it.
Literally saving it for other jobs. To me, I get confused when there's like 6 cameras on the back of the phone. Like, why can't we make one good one?
Yeah.
Why do we need 4?
Maybe at some point it'll go back to 1 camera.
Like, I hope.
They haven't. That's the thing. They figured out with like 3 different cameras. And then eventually maybe they'll be able to combine them. They just haven't reached that far. And the iPhone comes out every 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we'll do it like this for this phone and we'll work on it for the next.
Yeah.
They're in no rush because they drop it all the time.
I know. Now they're holding off for a year. You told me. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I saw.
Which are we like, wow, that's so long? To me, I'm like, that's coming so quick.
A year is not even long for someone to have a phone only for a year. Because I think people who constantly want the new phone might be updating it every time there's a new job.
Yeah.
And like a year goes by so fast.
I know.
It's not even long.
How long have we had ours? A year?
More.
2? Oh, well, yeah, there's been a couple phones after us.
Yeah. It could
But
be.
we got ours a bit later than it came out anyways. I feel like a year and a half or something.
Yeah. Not long.
Not long. And I'm still good. I mean, I cracked it the first week. But other than that, my phone's great.
Yeah, like inside, you're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I don't mind it so much. Speaking of fall from the beginning, I have some things I need to bake. So you're gonna whip this up with me after.
Oh yeah, but
Betty Crocker only, so 2 minute.
Yeah, I literally know what you got, and it takes water and like a packet, and you put it in the pan.
Yeah. No, you don't understand. I baked a protein banana loaf yesterday.
Oh, how did that turn out?
So Steve loves it. It's like actually really good. So I have like bananas going bad. I'm like, I'm going to whip this up. Takes me like 5 minutes. So good at it. Put in the oven. I'm like, okay, in 15 minutes, I'm going to come back. I look at the time. Perfect. Me and Steve are sitting on the couch watching TV. I'm on TikTok. And he did eat something. He ate like a protein bowl with like peanut butter and cinnamon. And he left it on the table in front of us. And every time I got up, I was like, oh my God, it always smells so good because of your peanut butter cinnamon bowl that's been there. And I kept talking about like how good it smells. Then it just hits me that I had something in the oven now. I pull it out, it's black. He's like, how long overdone is it? I'm like, an hour. I left it in there an hour longer than I was supposed to.
But that's so ballsy of you not to put on a timer on your phone.
That's what he said. He's like, why don't you put a timer? I'm like, I was like, for myself, 15 minutes. I'm like, I'll remember in 15 minutes. I don't need a timer. It's gonna come so quick. Nope. Once you're on TikTok, time is not of the essence.
I would never bake something or cook something without a timer. Even if it's 2 minutes, I need to know when it's 2 minutes because I do something else.
I know. I fucked myself. And I used all the protein powder that's like the good one for that type of cake. So I couldn't redo it. And it was just sad.
You threw it all out?
Yeah, we tried to taste it. It was gross. Like, even if we removed the top layer of burnt, it just didn't have the same consistency. It was just nasty. We threw it out. It was just very sad.
Oh my God, lesson learned. Now you won't make that mistake again.
Hence is why I had like cookies for dessert, because like that was going to be my dessert. And I was like, what am I going to do now?
How many bananas were used in the making of this?
2.
Okay, you still have some bananas left.
I have 1, but it's literally rotting as we speak.
Okay.
I don't even know what to do with it. So
Okay.
anyways, for this brownie one, you'll just help me whip it up.
And we're going to put a timer.
Yeah. And we need to go get like a cute fancy plate. The thing is, like, I always like bringing stuff to other people's house, but I don't want to bring my own dish. I don't want to have the responsibility of washing the dish before I leave your house. And I don't want to have to think this person still has my dish.
I get that, but I think you would be okay.
No, without it.
No, bringing one of your own dishes. Like, you would get it back because no one wants your dish.
I know that's facts. Nobody wants other people's shit. Like, I have containers. I'm like, I need to return these.
Yeah, it's going to sit at the end. They're going to be like, when I see this girl, I need to give back the plate.
I know, but I don't know if I'll see these people in a while. But also, I'd rather just get a plastic plate and be like, no worries.
Okay, we could do that too.
Yeah. And then I'll just have it at my house. It's always good to have like a plastic dish.
Yeah, always. Well, you're going to give it to them.
I'm not getting a 1. It comes in a package.
Okay. Well, your high hopes for the dollar store, eh?
Okay, can 5 come together?
Yeah, we'll check it out.
We'll walk over.
We'll walk over. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Do it all.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.